And so finally, we are wrapping up with the editing and formatting of our report. And the last thing to do will be to change the very style of our titles and our headings in order to differentiate them from our normal text. And also, I would like to get rid of these numbers in order to number my report in a format that makes automating my table of content way more easier. And so to get rid of these numbers, I'll simply use the shortcut key Control H, then I'll get rid of them. So one dot space, then I'll replace it, and I'll do same for the rest. Okay, and two dot space replace all. Okay, the last one will be the three dots space replace all. Okay, so now as you can see, all the numberings have been gotten or have been taken care of. And so I would like for my abstract and my chapters to be in a different style from my introduction and the manufacturing process and those headings. So all I will do is to select them. So I'll select the abstract and holding down the control key, I will select the chapters. So I'll simply click on them to select them. Okay. So with them selected, I will move to my styles group under the home tab. Then over here, I will select the title. I'll select the heading with the name title. So I'll simply click on it. As you can see, the style or the format has changed. So let me get rid of the highlighter over here. So I'll simply come to the font group. Then I'll click on this test highlighter color or highlight color. I'll simply click on it. So as you can see, my highlights has been gotten rid of. And now moving on to our very next heading, I would like to change the style of this one. So I'll simply do the same. I'll click, then holding down the control key, I will select them. Okay. And for this one, I would like to change the style to heading one. So I'll simply select the heading one and I will remove the highlight color. So I'll simply click over here. So you can see the style and the format has changed now. It's different from our chapters and that's okay, looking good. And also, I would like to now change the ones in blue also. That's our heading or our subheadings. So I'll simply select them also the same style. Okay. And for this, instead of heading one, I'll choose heading two for this one. So I'll select heading two under the styles group. Then I'll remove the highlights. So I'll simply click over here. As you can see, this one also has changed. It's looking good. Let me get rid of this. I'll simply Outlook. Okay. And the last one will be the ones in purple. So I'll simply select those ones also. They are very few. So just quickly do that. Then over here, I'll choose heading three for these ones. I'll select heading three for these ones. Then I'll remove the highlights. Okay. So looking good so far. But then again, I would like for my abstract and the other headings to be a little bit different from my normal text. I would like for them to be bolded up and some to be in uppercase or caps. I don't have to do them manually. All I need to do is to come over here to the abstract, then go to the title, right click, then I'll go to modify and I'll change the style or the font to the Times New Roman as per the requirement. Then I would like to set the font size to 14. I would like to have it bolded up. And also I would like to center it. So I'll click on it over here. This alignment tab, I'll simply click on the center. And to change it to either uppercase, I'll simply come to the format over here, click on it. And from this drop down list, I'll click on the font. And from this pop-up menu, I'll move over here, then click on the all caps. As you can see, this is how it will appear. So I'll simply click on OK. That's changed now. And also, I would like for there to be a little bit of spacing between my title and the normal text. So I'll simply come over here to where the indent is and I'll click over, sorry, to where the spacing is. So I'll click on the spacing. As you can see, a little bit of spacing has been done. Okay. As you can see, it has all been done. Let's go through. Okay, that has been done. And also, let me change my heading one also. So I'll click over here. Then I'll come to the styles group and click on the heading one. Then I'll right click on it and go to modify. And I'll change it to Times New Roman. Then over here, the font size will be 14. I'll bolden it up a bit. Then I would like to center it. And as usual, I would like to space it up a bit, then also change the font to all caps. So I'll simply come to the format, click on the font, and then go to all caps and click on OK. So let's see how our work will appear now. Okay. All right. That has also been done. Easy peasy, right? Soft life. And the last two, I will simply come over here to our heading 2. As you can see, it has been selected. Right click, then go to modify, then do same Times New Roman. But for this, I would like for it to be in font size 12. I like to bolden it up. I don't want to center it, but I want it to be in all caps. So I'll simply come and change it to all caps and click on OK. Click on OK. You see, it has also been changed, and the last one will be a heading 3. So I'll simply come over here. But for this, I didn't change the line spacing. So I'll simply come back again, modify, then change the spacing a bit, click on OK. As you can see, it has been done. And the last one will be our heading 3. So with this selected, go to modify, then come over here to Times New Roman, click on it, then maintain the font size. I would like to bolden it up. I won't change it to all caps. I would like to maintain it like that. And now let me change the spacing a bit. Okay, then I'll click on OK. So as you can see, all has been done. Now let me change this also. So I would like to change the bulletin to this style of bulletin. I would like for it to be uniform throughout. So I'll do same for the rest. Okay. So that's just it. As you can see, our report has shaped up better than it was previously. But we said we will number our headings also. Do we have to do it manually? Go through our report one by one to number our headings? No, no, we don't have to do that. All we need to do is to come to our paragraphs group and still under the home tab. Then over here under the paragraph, we go to the multi-level list. I'll click on it. Then under the list library, I'll choose this style of heading, heading 1, 1.1. Now click on it. As you can see, our heading style have all been changed now, with it all being numbered rightly so under each section. So we have a 3 application, so 3.1, 3.2. Nice, right? Okay. And the last thing we would like to tackle over here is to get rid of the spacing between our number over here and our heading, and also to get rid of these numbers over here, because sometimes my boss doesn't like that. So to do that, with it selected, I'll move to the paragraph group again, then come to the multi-level list, click on it, then come over here to define new multi-level list. Then with this dialog box, I'll simply come to the very end of it where you see follow number with, you see the tab character. I don't want it. I want nothing. So I'll simply click on nothing, go to OK. So as you can see, our spacing have been gotten rid of. But that's not all I want to do. I want to get rid of the numbers also. So all I have to do is to simply select the number. I'll use the shortcut key, control the left arrow key. As you can see, my numbers have been highlighted. Then coming to the font group, I'll click on the launch button over here. Then from this pop-up menu that appears, you can see the small caps, the all caps. I want to set it to heading. I'll simply click on the heading and click on OK. So that's it. Everything has been taken care of. Well, looking from where we started and now, I believe our report has shaped up perfectly. Isn't that right? Well, and the next thing to do will be to add some page numbers, some pictures, graphs, and our table of contents. And we will do that in my next video. So kindly look forward to it. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope it was helpful.